Aha. There we go. What's going on, everybody? It's your old pal, Ricky with Video Homicide, and I'm back for another Friday night smoke sesh, as it were, formerly known as the Ink Sesh, you know what I mean? Or also known as the Ink Sesh. This table that I'm sitting in front of right now was the recent victim of shit falling off the fucking wall. Okay. Now, last night, I was laying in bed, or maybe it was early in the morning. I think my wife was already starting to get up. I heard like this crash noise. I was, what the fuck is this crash noise? And I like went out there. I'm like, did you hear that? She had her headphones on. She's like, no, I didn't hear shit. So I was like, okay, I don't know. Maybe I'm fucking tripping. Maybe it was the guy next door losing his mind. Who knows, right? And then I fucking come in here, and the first thing I see is, my fucking, what would it have been? The Alfred Hitchcock box set that my wife bought me years ago was on the table. And I was like, what the fuck? What the hell's going on with that? And then I looked even closer. My Tales from the Crypt box set is like right here, and like shit that I had I have a Edgar Allan Poe print and painting I did of Fat Tony years ago up there, and it was everywhere. What the fuck? So a bunch of my box sets fell over basically. But you know what? I can't say that I'm exactly shocked because they've been up there for a year, haven't been moved for a year. But I put something up there like the other day, and that was the downfall. And the other thing I should say is my fucking wife has been using my desk, and this is what we're dealing with. Okay, dealing with fucking hair ties, dealing with random, like possibly makeup wipe. I don't know. And then big ass clump of my dog's hair because he can't escape it. But anyways, it's Friday night. No work for 2 fucking dirty days, man. I am stoked. Shadow is in the house. What's going on, Shadow? My day was glorious. I mean, I had to work, which fucking sucked ass. But basically, from the time I got off work until right now, phenomenal time. Okay, phenomenal time. And I've pulled up 2 grocery bags of VHS tapes from my basement because I was like, where the fuck is my... I knew that it was down there, but particularly my Dawn of the Dead VHS, like double tape, like I was like, hey, that needs to be up here, like properly. So I spotted that. Like I brought up the bags. I didn't like go through them. I spotted the 2 tape. I knew what it was. I was okay. There we go. And I thought it'd be fun to sort of do it this way. You know what I mean? Just show them this way, which is dope. And I also want to start a. I want to start filming the next series or season of VHS Graveyard, which if you've not watched on the channel, it's like it's me talking about VHS tapes. I've been out hunting for some horror VHS tapes, hoping to find some next week before my birthday. Well, I hope you do too, dude. Shadow, are you new to the channel? I don't recognize the name. But welcome. And that's sick. Hopefully you find something. You never know. That's the fucking thing. When you go out like looking for tapes and stuff, like thrift stores and that kind of shit. Also, where are you located, Shadow? Because I have questions. Because I'm located up in Ontario in Canada, and like we have quite a few thrift stores, right? Like there's probably like 5 to 10 in the city alone. Well, there's probably closer to 10. There's at least 5 Value Villages alone. But fucking you basically you never know what you're gonna find. You never know what you're gonna find. And like I don't personally hunt down tapes anymore, but when I did, I noticed different trends. Or not trends, but trends was not the word I was trying to say. I like so many like duplicates, doubles and stuff. Oh, you're also in Ontario. Okay, so then you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, it's just I don't know. It's not for me anymore. Like hitting every thrift store in the city used to be the thing to do to find tapes. You know, like you could always find tapes, but you're never gonna find anything fucking good half the time, and that's the downfall. It's like the gamble of it. It's like it's either gonna be really good or it's gonna be fucking bullshit. You know, and if you go to like places that know what they have, so to speak. Like you're gonna pay proper. A lot of my movies, man, honestly, they came out of thrift stores, and movie stores, different shit like that. Obviously, if you want what you might call name brand stuff, uh, you're gonna have to pay for it. But if you like if you want boutique label shit, you're not gonna find it in a thrift store. You know what I mean? Unless some motherfucker had a bunch of it and then got fucking shot to death or died somehow, and then someone just donated it. But I think like if you have a bunch of movies, like a lot of times, like people like your immediate family at least know that you're dropping dough on movies and stuff. I don't know. I loved collecting, and like I said, I'm not against going out and thrifting. It's just it's not something that I do every fucking other day like I once did. You know, I got tired of fucking seeing the same bullshit. And then the other part of it is like, okay, yeah, you could hoard up a bunch of fucking tapes, and then you'll be like me when I moved out of the house like 4 or 5 years ago before I got into that first apartment, or in the apartment. I originally coming from the States, moving up. One of my best finds was buying a 2000 VHS and DVD collection for $100. Not bad. How many things were good? Because that's the fucking thing. Like if I kept all the movies and tapes and shit that I had, fuck, man. It'd be a nightmare in here. But like I said, I bought anything that was remotely fucking horror, I bought, and then regretted it later. Especially when if you try to sell them, it's like good luck. You're gonna get laughed at. Like if you try to sell bullshit, that is. The only movies that I find that really ever were like had the potential of being sellable were like like sort of like a class like not well I know I consider Pulp Fiction a classic, but like Pulp Fiction type movies, stuff that hipster fucks are going to want to buy. They want to have it on their shelf with no fucking VCR. The Batman tape from fucking back in the day. Okay, just double checking that we're going good here. All of them were great, not bad at all. Well, that's a plus, right? Like when you hit a score like that, like my best VHS score ever was this right here. My absolute best score. This is one of my favorite films of all time, John Woo's The Killer. Okay, see, there's a sticker on it that says $9.99. Well, the thrift store price, 99 cents for a sealed John Woo's The Killer. I almost shit when I found this. And then no shit, a fucking guy messaged me, and like a guy that was watching the channel, and he's like, dude, look what I found. And he found a fucking sealed copy of The Killer, which is insane. And I got an open copy of The Killer somewhere. I don't know where the fuck it is right now. It's somewhere. It's in this room. Who knows, dude? That's the problem. Like, I'm still working on this fucking collection, dude. It's a bit of a fucking process. Like, I've got everything alphabetized up till L, and what I'm talking about is DVDs, all right, and disc Blu-rays. I have a fucking 3 4Ks, but like, my horror collection is not alphabetized, and like I said, it's both in the basement and up in this motherfucker. So it's a process, man. I'm only keeping in here my favorite movies on tape. They honestly, one VHS is like 2 fucking DVDs, and the space matters. You know what I mean? Like, cause like I got to figure out what the fuck's going downstairs. 2 Faces of Death, all Friday the 13th, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Okay, well that right there is fucking a score in itself. Faces of Death, dude, is a fucking crazy movie. I did a review on it on the channel. It's a video nasty. Many more I can't remember. About 90% horror films, dude. That's killer. Ones that like ones like that, like the Friday 13th flicks, the Nightmare on Elm Street. Like, but personally, with Friday the 13th, Friday the 13th is my favorite horror franchise in a sense. It has the most movies that I like in it, which I like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then the rest of them could fuck off, other than Freddy versus Jason. Jean Paul Ace Peter is in the house. What is going on, my dude? Glad to fucking hear from you. I'm glad to see you in here. I got some shit that I'm going to show in a minute here, but first I need to indulge. This thing is near empty. This is probably the same fucking one from the last time I did this. Look at that. That is a joke. That's like one toke. So let's take it. The other thing my wife was doing in here, something involving crazy glue or super glue, and it's all over. It's right here. There's a fuckload of it. I tried to get it off with a Lysol wipe. It didn't work. How you doing, Sean? Yeah, this thing's cooked, dude. There's a few more. There's still juice in there. I'm not letting that go. Paid the government good money for that dope. I mean, this is how much weed I have left until tomorrow, by the way. Look at like legit weed. That's it. That is it. So if you compare that to compare it to a micron, I got like a fucking little tiny, like that's enough for like maybe 2 joints if I'm lucky. And we got like half a joint out in the front end. Doing good, brother. My favorite part buying those was the Nightmare on Elm Street plastic sign that came from a movie rental store. That's sick. I want the Demons 2 sign, which is like a little TV. G-Pop is doing good. That's good. That pleases me. That pleases me a lot, my friend. I'm glad you're fucking I'm glad you're here. Okay, so speaking of those little plastic signs, those are like called vacuum molds, I believe. They call them vacuum molds. So I would love, like, there, no word of a lie, there's a site called Paul Bear Press, and they did a mask of like Joe Spinell the Maniac, like a vacuum press of that. It looks sick. $50. Sorry. No, not paying $50 for a vacuum sealed fucking mask, dude. I don't give a fuck how cool it is. That's the thing. Like, there's so much cool stuff being made by like, artists, artisans, whatever the fuck you want to call them, people making stuff. But like for instance, if I was to buy that, so $50 US, that automatically turns into like damn near 70 Canadian. And then the fucking shipping of it, which is probably going to be like $30 American. So call that like fucking $50 Canadian. It's going to be like $100 for a fucking mask of the Maniac on my wall. Like, I don't know. Or more than that, possibly. Fuck that. It's for the birds. I paid $5 for the sign. Not bad. Not bad. I've got no like display stuff. Unless it's stuff that I made myself of my own shit. I don't really have anything like that. I would say like highlights out of my personal tape collection of like my like Zombie on VHS, Dawn of the Dead on VHS, the 2-tape one. Bird with the Crystal Plumage, Inferno, fucking there's a few other, but if you want to talk about like rare tapes, which like I don't go out of my way to collect rare tapes or any bullshit like that. But I got some tapes that are desirable if you're into the same kind of shit as me, I would say. I got Terror Train, Funhouse, Night of the Creeps, Ghoulies 2. Oh, bunch of shit. What have you done to Solange? The Possession with Sam Neill, Dolls. You know what's fucking crazy is last night I tried to watch the fuck is it called? Puppet Master. I watched like the first 45 minutes of Puppet Master and I was like, eh. Actually, you know what? I probably watched the first hour of Puppet Master and then I was like, dude, fun movie, but like I was way too fucking stoned and I was way too just like, to sit there and finish. Like, I don't get the, like, I get the appeal, but it wasn't like my type of film. Do you know what I'm saying? Like when I was a kid, and I think a lot of people when they were kids, like the movies that you had, those are the movies that you knew. So any sort of like, you know, shit that you didn't grow up around. Like I grew up around the Freddy Krueger films, the Halloween films, the Jason films. Those are the ones that I know. I didn't know there was a Chainsaw Massacre sequel until probably um actually, you know what? That's bullshit because there was the one Chainsaw Massacre film where the poster was like lipstick as like a chainsaw, if that rings a bell. They had that at Starlight Variety, which is a place that I rented movies from a lot when I was a kid. I got a free empty Freddy Krueger doll box only. Well, fuck. Not bad. Not bad at all. Fuck. The fucking the vape toke is not doing the trick, so I gotta bust out some of this. This right here is all what's known as crystal or keef, which I don't fucking call. I think that's the dumbest word, but there's a decent amount in there. Do the old micron comparison for deepness, for depth. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, I gotta say, like, every once in a while, I do get surprised at a thrift store. Like me and my wife were in one recently, and they had a Better Tomorrow 2 on VHS, which like blew me away because that's a John Woo film. And I didn't buy it because I have like a box set of it, like from Anchor Bay, and like they're good, but like it's not the killer, it's not hard boiled, and those are the ones that like really fucking rock my socks. Although I recommend a Better Tomorrow 1 and 2. What else was in there that day? I think there was a Freddy film there as well, but like again, like I got Freddy 1, that's all I need. I would take Freddy 2, and I used to have them all. I used to have all these. I had all the Chucky films. I sold a lot of shit like that when I moved out of the house because I have them on DVD and stuff. And it just like would I like to have Chucky 1 on tape? Sure, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to find that shit and spend fucking top dollar for it somewhere. Who knows? I think I'm gonna bust out a bag of tapes. Okay, so first and foremost, before I forget this one, boom. Okay, so first tape of the night. This is a movie that I reviewed recently, and I talked about how I couldn't find my tape of this. It had to be downstairs. Oh, I gotta fix this. This right here was a quote unquote Uncle Mike tape, which I've talked about in the past. I actually saw my Uncle Mike today, and we shot the shit for a bit. I told him to check out the or he's like talking to me about what's it called, Nosferatu, and I was like, yeah, you got to check that out. He's like, yeah, I'll check it out when it's like $16.99, not fucking $20.99. So the first film is Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires out of the Hammer collection. This is from Anchor Bay. Great fucking movie, man. I watched this recently. Part of the Hammer reviews that I did. I reviewed all 9 Dracula Hammer films recently. So if you haven't checked those out, feel free. I forgot to put this back in here, but this right here is sick. It's this is a digitally mastered collector's like guide of Anchor Bay movies that were coming out that you could buy through the mail. Too bad it's not like there's not any like really good graphics on it, but these are some of the movies you could buy. These are collector's editions, which I believe this is a collector's edition. Not sure, but Alice, Sweet Alice, Baron Blood, Dawn of the Dead 2-pack, which we're going to find eventually. Dracula, Prince of Darkness, I think is also going to come up. George Romero's Martin, got that. God Told Me To, got that. Heathers and Hellraiser 2-pack. I got Hellraiser, but not a 2-pack. Hellraiser 2, I got that. Horror Hotel, I Come in Peace, got that. Invaders from Mars, got a bootleg. Maniac, got that shit. Not on tape, but I got it on DVD. Maniac Cop, got it. Mark of the Devil, Night of the Living Dead 2-pack, Prom Night, Rasputin, Return of the Blind Dead, I got that. Spider Baby, got that. Exterminator, I got that, but it's not Anchor Bay, I don't think. Plague of the Zombies, got that. Somewhere around here. Reptile, got that shit. Stepford Wives, Chainsaw Massacre 2, had that. Tombs of the Blind Dead got that. Those are like those cool gatefold cover ones, but shit like this is fucking sick, man. Where else are you gonna like see an advertisement that's like for the likes of Maniac and shit, dude? So that's the first movie. One of my favorite things was working with Moretta Merrick on a movie. I'm not sure who that is, but that's awesome. What's this? Oh fuck. Okay, so I think I have this on DVD, but like again, like this is not in alphabetical order, so I can't confirm that. But Sleepy Hollow, great film. Watched this with my dad 1,000 times growing up. Very quotable for us. One of my favorite quotes in this film is when Buddy sees the spider going to the bed, and he's like, the kid's like, get it or whatever, and he goes, no, I mustn't. You do it. Me and my dad used to say that shit all the fucking time. But yeah, I believe by Tim Burton, right? Yeah, Sleepy Hollow is a good flick. I don't know if I have this on DVD. I don't want to like, basically if it's not like, if it's shit, I'm donating. But if it's good and I don't want it, I'm giving it to my dad. So hold on a sec. I'm trying to start like a pile. So there's like clusters of stuff that's in alphabetical order, but shit. I could have swore that I seen this fucking thing recently on the shelf, dude. I guess I'm a liar. Shit, dude. Oh well. Have to fucking deal with that later. Phantasm. No. And dude, I could have fucking swore that I seen it because I remember I was thinking about this movie recently. I was like, oh, that would be a good video. What a shame. That's the fucking goddamn problem. I need to get off my fucking ass and actually get this alphabetized, man. Because that's annoying as all hell, dude. Anyways, let's continue. Oh yeah, here's a good one. Scary Movie 2, for fuck's sakes. Not exactly like a horror tape, but still good nonetheless. This movie parodies House with Thousand Corpses. What the fuck is it called? House on Haunted Hill. That is like the main story to this one. It's just so good. There's that Exorcist part that like is totally fucking memorable. The guy with the little hand, all that shit. Fuck, man, good flip. So double check that. I'm gonna keep this. I'm putting all these in the keep pile so far. Okay, here we go. Forbidden Planet, Leslie Nielsen, sci-fi film. Haven't watched this in a long time. I think this is okay. So MGM. Let's check here. I'm gonna give this one to the old man. This was one of his tapes, so I just want to confirm that it's the goddamn. It's like in there, dude. Everything's like been jammed in there for what, 20 years. I remember watching this with a kid when I was a kid because I was like, that's the guy from fucking the hell is it called? Katie and Orby was like this cartoon show from when I was a kid, and he sort of like narrated it. Yeah, that's fucking jammed in there, so whatever. Forbidden Planet. Oh yeah, here we go. So I thought that I got rid of this, and I'm glad that I didn't, because this movie kicks fucking ass, and it's the remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Fuck yeah, man. Like this remake, I think is so good. Like this, and Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning. She is in Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The New Beginning or The Beginning. Okay, I know The Beginning, like the sequel to this one, but like this is so good, so fucking good. Directed by Marcus Nispel. The Michael Bay film, so that's definitely on the keep pile. Another one for the keep pile. I don't think I got this on DVD. I really don't. No, I don't think I do, but it's House of the Dead, which is another horror film that came out when I was a kid. So like we're talking like early 2000s here. But I remember everyone saying it sucked, but I remember watching it. And it was just like a weird, fucked up spectacle. So this one is one that I might have to watch again soon enough. Oh shit! There's Scary Movie 1. So to go with part 2. Such a good. I actually watched this the other day for the first time in years, and it's still funny as fuck. Scary Movie 1 and 2. Dude, this is a fucking choice bag. See what, like, oh my god, I didn't even know I had this on tape, for fuck's sakes. Fucking Black Christmas? Totally forgot about owning this. I think that I got, maybe. Maybe I don't have it on DVD. I don't think I do. But I have it on VHS, for fuck's sakes. Black Christmas, amazing film. One of the, film that really helped popularize the slasher genre. Oh my god. Can't fucking believe this is in here, dude. This is the OG copy of House of a Thousand Corpses on VHS. Yeah. Fuck yes, dude. So this is from a movie store in London here, Beyond Movies on Wonderland Road. Cool shit. I remember where we bought this. I think my dad bought this from the flea market. I remember like this and Evil Dead 2. I never used to want to look at the covers. I didn't like the covers, especially this one. I thought this one was fucked. Oh fuck! This is a cool one. This is a compilation of just clips from horror films. I actually have this on DVD as well. But this is a fun one. I mean, it's okay. It's highlights from Hellraiser, Elm Street, Chainsaw, Scream, Chucky, all the fucking sort of heavy hitters of mainstream horror from the 80s. So that's how I found out about certain movies. Like I don't think I ever heard of those Wishmaster films before this. Cool one. Oh my god. I thought that I sold this. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 1. The exciting, masterful, just this and Taxi Driver and Clockwork Orange. This is what I'm talking about. Early 70s insanity. If you don't know about Texas Chainsaw Massacre, I don't know what the fuck you know about. Oh fuck! Here's one that I forgot about. This is starring Don Johnson, A Boy and His Dog, which is like a post-apocalyptic flick. Don Johnson stars as a machine gun wielding punk in this super sexual sci-fi adventure set in the future during the post-atomic age. The planet Earth is a desert wasteland. Johnson and his telepathic dog forage for food and women. This bizarre black comedy is one of the hottest cult films ever made. It's put out by Front Row Video, which is fucking guaranteed a perfect 4K transfer. Oh, classic. This movie is sentimental value to me. This is The Car, of course, starring James Brolin and Ronnie Cox. Ronnie Cox, I believe, was in RoboCop. And, of course, James Brolin, the father of Josh Brolin, Amityville Horror, among many other good films, Westworld. But The Car, phenomenal film, great, underrated, or not underrated, but under talked about film. Like this is some really good shit right here. Early 70s as well. F77 it says. Ooh, there you go. Videodrome, my friend. This is a total butcher job. Not a butcher job. My dad like probably resurrected. The case was probably falling apart, but Videodrome, Canadian fucking amazing body horror film, classic. David Cronenberg, of course. He's like the horror director out of Canada. Did Scanners, Rabid, Shivers. He did The Brood. He's done so many good fucking films, man. But Videodrome's definitely probably my favorite. Shout out to my buddy Gene Pauly's Peter. Shout out to him as well. But shout out to my buddy Radioactive Blobfield, sent me the Criterion of this years ago. So this is out of Video Terminal from Chatham, Ontario, which is about an hour south of here. We got here. Oh fuck, Crawl Space, Klaus Kinski film, Twisted movie. Haven't watched it in a long time. Let's see. Make sure it's in there. I just like to check your tapes and just make sure it's the right fucking tape in there because shit happens. Oh, Vincent Price, I believe Roger Corman. Yes. Mask of the Red Death, which of course is a Edgar Allan Poe story. So they did a bunch of those, man. So I haven't watched this in a long time. This isn't like my favorite kind of Vincent Price film. Like when it comes to Vincent Price, for me, I much prefer, the likes of Last Man on Earth, House on Haunted Hill, that flavor. I don't really like the period pieces of him. I love him in my favorite film with him is definitely Last Man on Earth, though. Speaking of Freddy, we've got Freddy Krueger at I believe part 7, which is New Nightmare, which is good, which is the movie that made Freddy scary again. I guess I was scared of this when I was a kid. I remember thinking it was a pretty hardcore. I didn't like I liked it, but I like it now, but when I was a kid, I was really fucking scared of that shot of Freddy up on the roof of the hospital. Yeah. Oh yeah, I just saw someone talking about this. This is a screener copy of Night Flyer, which I forget that guy's name. This guy right here, he passed away recently. He was also in RoboCop. But I seen something about this posted recently, and there's your fucking, for your VHS fans, there's your screener copy. Not bad. There's only 2 tapes left. Oh fuck! There you go. Actually, I just saw fucking Mood 616 talking about this in a video recently. I guess this doesn't have a 4K release or anything like that. It's Night Terrors, Tobe Hooper. So Tobe Hooper is the director of Texas Chainsaw Massacre, if you were unaware. Robert Englund, of course. Freddy Krueger. Final tape of this bag. I got another one over there. I got way more in the basement, but I think we're just going to do these 2 tonight. This right here, I'm so fucking glad to find because I'm due to watch it. This is a flick that me and my dad have watched probably fucking at least 50 times growing up. Bones with Snoop Dogg. This was actually directed by Ernest Dickerson, who I believe directed Juice, which is how they got Khalil Kane in this film, probably. But yeah, this is like a good film because Snoop's he looks the part of what he's supposed to be. So basically, the story of Bones is back in the 70s. Snoop Dogg was sort of like the godfather of this neighborhood. Everyone loved him. He gave money to the kids, buy ice cream, all that kind of bullshit. And his buddy of his was setting up a deal for him. Deal went sour and end up Jimmy Bones, Snoop Dogg gets killed. They even make his girlfriend, who's later on played by Pam Grier in the film, to stab him. So they all, he comes back and takes his revenge on everyone that fucking killed him, basically. It's a classic, man. If you've not seen Bones, you're missing out. So that was bag number 1. And just to go through them again, real quick, I'll go like this. So we've got, we got Bones, Night Flyer, New Nightmare, Videodrome, The Car, A Boy and His Dog, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Boogeymen, which is that horror compilation, House of a Thousand Corpses, and Black Christmas. So I'm going to be keeping all of these and giving my dad fucking Forbidden Planet. All right. And then the other half of that bag was as follows. Night Terrors, Mask of the Red Death, Crawl Space, House of the Dead, Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake from 2003, I believe, Scary Movie 1 and 2, Sleepy Hollow, and then Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires. So that is not bad. I'm just going to put these back on top of this bag for now. See, the thing is, this is all stuff that I want to keep out for the most part, at least. Definitely Chainsaw Massacre, Bones, fuck. House with 1,000, the car, like, dude, this is a fucking pile. So I'll put this over here on the side for the old man's pile. Check in here. Never seen Black Christmas yet. Check it. VZ Madness is in the house. What's going on, dude? How the fuck are you doing? Bones is really good. I agree. I love it. Hold on a sec. I'm going to pop my ear real quick. I actually recorded myself doing this the other day, and I could not believe the sound that it makes. So just real quick, rest it on this jar of hash. This is something I've been doing for the last few days now. Recording the sound of it. Because like if you plug your nose and blow, it's like cracking your fucking knuckles for your ears. Now, I don't know if you guys heard that, but I gotta hear it back. Wow. It's like a click. It's like a little clicking noise, for fuck's sake. It's weird, dude. Let me pack a bowl of hashish. Yeah, I can't believe that fucking clicking noise. The fact that I don't have to go to work for the next 2 days is just like phenomenal. What's going on with you, VZ? How the fuck you doing, dude? How's life? I like popcorn on my beard. Me and my wife were eating popcorn. I bought 2 subs this morning and took them to work. And I ate one of them. And I was like, I'll give the other one to my wife. And like throughout the day, I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck, am I kind of munching out? Like, do I need to have some of that sub? And I'm proud of myself because I fucking was able to keep it all night. And she was like, fuck yeah. But yeah. I remember finding Ring 2 on VHS in the trash bin. I had to save it. There you go. VZ Man is good, doing good. Fucking A, man. It's good to hear. Yeah, man. I've just been fucking working and that's it. I've actually I've booked a session for myself of I'm gonna be doing a Cambo ceremony, which is basically there's this frog from Peru. I think it's originated from, where if you take the secretions of this frog and you take like a little piece of like a poker and basically burn yourself. I'm having someone do it for me. Like I'm going to a Cambo practitioner and they burn the hole and they put the secretion on there, and then you like it's supposed to like be very purifying and stuff. So if you have like stress or like high blood, like anything like that, dude, it's supposed to like really fucking help you out. So I'm gonna be doing that. And I took this stuff. It's called Hepe, which is like a snuff basically, and I've done it 2 days in a row now, and I do feel good. I feel clear. You know what I mean? I feel in terms of like my inner thoughts and stuff. You know, because if you have like I have a job where like you basically you're basically thinking the whole time, you know, because like you're not really talking to anybody. Like the guy I work with, we have like conversations from time to time, but like we can go like the whole day without talking, other than being like you know, like whatever the fuck. But you know, if you take this, you know, I'm changing my ways in terms of like you know, looking within, but not going. Like I don't want to go to like some like doctor where they're going to give me drugs, you know what I mean, to like I'm doing this strictly to like, you know, I'm doing it because it's good for you, you know. Why the fuck not? The only other thing that's really really good for like that in terms, like from my knowledge, drawing, dude, chilling with your fucking chick, like shit, you know what I mean, just chilling the fuck out and taking it easy and not worrying about stuff, you know. But because like I inherited worrying from my dad, who inherited that from his fucking mom. So bunch of fucking worry rats, right? We're breaking the cycle, breaking the chain. I've got 2 bootlegs right here. Do you want to see them real fast? Martyrs from 2008. Surprise, surprise. How the fuck do you think I did that review? And this is going to be an upcoming review. A Serbian film. Look up the premise of a Serbian film and then get yourself a copy. What the fuck is it? Okay, so that's not hot. That's okay. So she told me that was super glue. It's not super glue. It's fucking glue sticks. I was like, what's the? I have to fucking spank her on the ass, which she'll probably fucking enjoy. But anyways, let's check out the other bag of tapes. Why the fuck not? Actually, no. First, I gotta pack a bowl. VZ man, glad you're here, dude. I haven't done one of these in a while. I was hoping that some fucking Jesus, I almost just lost the fucking jar of hash. Could you imagine? I would have had to end this fucking thing and scream. Load up the fucking hash. I would say there's probably an ounce of this shit in here, which is fine and dandy, but when you got no bud and you want to smoke bud, it's like, fuck. There you go. I like a blunt or a big fat cone. The double barrel bong is getting me stoned. I'll probably fucking get flagged for that and fucking be blocked in every country worldwide. That's what happens if you use copyrighted music and they don't want you to. Your shit will get fucked. Shout out to Kool G Rap, one of my favorite fucking MCs of all time. Love the guy. Posted a fucking video with it was in a short, one of the short videos. I'm thinking, fuck, do people use music all the time there? Nope, not Kool G Rap. You sure as the fuck don't. You get blocked. You get blocked. You know what I'm going to do real fast? So I want to let everybody know that I have a comic and a zine that I put out. And I'm going to run through them real fast because fuck, I just sat on my pillow, which was from my back. There we go. Vomit Coffin, which is my Evil Dead meets Freak Brothers sort of, made for people that get high and love horror and love Robert Crumb comics. And then, of course, all the other Filthy Ralph comics, one and two, the little minis like Pawn Shop Funnies and Out on Parole. Of course, the most recent one is the Beavis and Butthead comic that I did with the wraparound cover. It also has backup stories, 8 backup stories. So Shogun Assassin, Cannibal Holocaust. If you like the shit that I like, you'll probably like these. But the main event when it comes to my stuff, other than the Filthy Ralph comics, is Cinema 187, which is my zine, my art zine. This is issue 666, 120 pages, 34 contributing artists. This is the Satanic issue, by the way, with a cover by me based off the Freak Brothers issue 1. We've got the Asian edition, the Asian Cinema edition, which has got a cover by Radioactive Blob Fuel. Issue 4, which was the Video Nasties issue with front cover by myself and back cover by Radioactive Blob Fuel. This is issue 3, front cover by Radioactive Blob Fuel, which is a take on a Vault of Horror comic. And then I did this piece right here about From Pieces. And then 187 number 2, which is an homage to Zap Comics issue 0. And then, of course, 187 number 1. And the other thing I did this like Grand Theft Auto zine. The reason why I haven't really ever talked about this is because the file, it was on a USB stick and it's gone. The fucking USB corrupted. But it was called Wasted. And I did this drawing. It's supposed to be like of a GTA screen. Like Ralph pissed drunk with piss in his pants and booze spilling out. Shit on the wall back there. Oh my God. And if you look down here. Yeah. I'd like to redraw that, to be honest with you. But I've done some other stuff, of course. But that's like the main shit that I'd like to promote tonight. Now, let me grab the other bag of movies, and we will peruse them. Here for now. Okay, so this bag has my Dawn of the Dead tape in it. I know that because it wasn't in that one. Fuck, I'm sitting on the fucking thing. All right, Move these over. All right. Boom. Shit. Okay. Okay. Here to stay. Okay. Very cool. 666 to everybody in the chat. Yeah. Another quick talk. Oh, fuck. I got a hash pipe in front of my face. So I'll gladly go like this. Holy fuck. That's a fricassee. Oh my god, I don't have to go to work tomorrow. Holy fuck. Oh, here's a movie I haven't watched in a long time. Twilight People. One of the old man films. Twilight People. I actually haven't seen that in years. Oh fuck. Here's I Eat Your Skin, which a lot of times I believe back in the day in the drive-in era, they would show this along with I Drink Your Blood, which I Drink Your Blood is fucking awesome. I highly recommend picking up the Grindhouse release of that. It has this movie on there, but it's just beautiful. It's fucking awesome. And this is an Elvira one. So Elvira, of course, like Grandpa Munster and many others, they did like horror host introductions and stuff to these films. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah. So I said this was going to come up. This is the Anchor Bay release of Dracula, Prince of Darkness. So stoked to have this. This is also, I reviewed this during, obviously, I just mentioned that I did all the Hammer horror films, Hammer Dracula films. So, like, I knew I had this. I knew I had the fucking other one. So these two right here, Twilight People and I Eat Your Skin, those are going to go to my dad. So I'll put those in the old man pile. Keeping Prince of Darkness. Old man, you know what, the motherfucker, he was thrifting recently. You know what he come across? Brides of Dracula, the second Hammer Dracula film. I was like, you motherfucker. If I said to him, if I said, old man, can I have that? He would definitely give it to me, but that's a cunt move. I paid $10 for this, probably at Shock Stock. This is hilarious because this is Scream, Blackula Scream, starring Pam Grier and William Marshall. The thing that's hilarious about this, Blackula is a good film. I reviewed that recently. It's on the channel, but they fucking use on the back of this a photo from Coffee. This is from Coffee, for fuck's sakes. So Soul Cinema, like, you did not do your job, man, because this fucking movie right here, that don't happen in there. All right, keeping that shit. Hold on. Sorry, I'm neglecting the comment. Very cool. Hopefully we get GTA 6 this year, dude. I fucking agree, man. Hopefully. I've already got it arranged with my brother. When GTA fucking 6 comes out, I'm buying the motherfucker, using his console to play it, and when I beat the story, if there's a story, I'm giving it to him. Cammy's in the house. What's going on? Just give me a sec. I skipped a comment. You ever find Shaun of the Dead on VHS? I think I have it on VHS. It could be in the basement for all I know. I like Shaun of the Dead, but I'm not like a Shaun of the Dead fucking, you know, I don't think it's the best thing ever. I think it's like pretty fucking okay. Cam, I don't know if you were in here when I said this, but this copy of Scream, Blackula Scream, has a photo from Coffee on the back. That shot is from Coffee. That's you motherfucking dope. Push it. Like, that is the scene in Coffee. I was listening to something recently, and hold on. I was listening to something recently from Tarantino, and he said something that changed my mind. He pulled a fucking Patrice with Face Off on me from, you know what I mean? If you know, you know. Pulled the Patrice. In Dawn of the Dead, there's a headshot that's fucking phenomenal Amazing display. But in Coffee, there's that headshot, and the reason it edges out Dawn of the Dead is because you can fucking see her with the gun. You can see Buddy's back of his head on the screen. You see all this shit. It just makes it a little bit more like boom. So he changed my mind, man. Because I used to think that I like the headshot in Dawn of the Dead better than the Tom Savini headshot in Maniac. But I like that fucking Coffee headshot better than, man. That shot is so sick. You gotta fucking admit. Someone's messaging me. Oh, my chick. Oh, she just sent me a meme like 30 minutes ago. So Cammy's knows what's going on. I'm just going through these bags of tapes. So here's one. Here's a random fucking one. This movie sucks. And I was warned when I bought it. This movie right here is called Tapeheads with Tim Robbins and John Cusack. I like both those guys. But fuck, I bought this at Odyssey. Justin, who runs that shop, he said, "Dude," he said, "I'm gonna tell you that movie sucks." And I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'll check it out." And oh my god, it sucks. So this is gonna be going to the old man. Oh fuck. The reason I'm giving it to the old man, even though I just said it sucks, is because he's the type of motherfucker that will give any movie a shot. He even says that, he'd be like, "No, you gotta at least give it a shot," you know. Here's one that I knew I had, I just fucking forgot. Like here we go. This is a fucked up cover, dude. Grave of the Vampire with Buddy holding the baby there. So it's been a long time since I watched this. I think this came from Uncle Mike. Grave of the Vampire. In a dark cemetery, Leslie and her boyfriend Paul park their car. Suddenly, a creature rises from the grave, attacks both of them, leaving Paul dead with the blood drained from his body. Leslie survives and later discovers she's pregnant, and to her horror, soon gives birth to a baby vampire. Thus begins a story of internal evil holding the power of death over mortal life. Holy fuck, dude. This hash is just burning, but I gotta... Yeah, that cover is fucking sick. Father and son related by blood. You gotta fucking hand it to these, man. Oh, this is an Argento, I think. Yeah. This was Creepers from Dario Argento. One of the fucking best filmmakers ever. You know, if you've I'll say this right now. If you've not watched any Dario Argento or you've not watched any Giallos, look no further than the likes of Bird of the Crystal Plumage, Four Flies on Grey Velvet, and Cat of Nine Tails. They call that the Animal Trilogy. I fucked up the order, but they call that the Animal Trilogy. Also check out Deep Red. Also check out Tenebrae. You know, check out fucking Inferno. Check out Opera. Like, are any Argento, like, I haven't watched a bad Argento yet. I know I've heard there's some bad ones out there, but I've not seen a bad one yet. This could be one for all I know. I don't I think this is Moods Broad, the chick that Moods loves, always talking about, Jennifer Connelly. So Jennifer Connelly and Donald Pleasance starring in Creepers from Argento. Gotta give that a chance. Oh, baby. Oh, here's a cool one. I'm gonna give this to my dad. This is it's some spoof movie, I guess, but it's put out by Dark Horse Comics. It's actually sealed. I bought two of these. Sound like fucking Porky Pig. I bought two of these at the same time, and I opened one and gave it to my uncle, and he fucking never got a VCR. 99 cents though. Like, yeah, I don't want that shit. Old man might want it. Oh fuck, there's some choice titles in here, man. Here's one right off the bat. Fucking American Psycho. Dude, American Psycho. If you've not watched this, you are fucking yourself over. I'll put it this way. If you've never seen this, you've 100% seen a parody of it. You know, one of the most famous scenes in this is, you know, the scene where he gets this guy all pissed drunk and back into his apartment, and kills him with an axe. But he has this conversation beforehand. We're talking about this album, Huey Lewis. I almost said Huey Newton. Huey Lewis in the News. And he kills this guy right when like he's talking and he's getting all hyped up. He's like, the song was this, blah blah blah. It was revolutionary. And then he goes, "Hey Paul," and then fucking Paul turns around and Buddy just fucking goes down on him with an axe. It's awesome. I love when he goes up to the hobo in this movie and he goes, "You reek of shit." He's like, "What's your name?" And the guy's like, "Billy." And he's like, "Billy, you reek of shit." And then he fucking kills his dog. Doesn't he kill his dog? It's been a long time since I watched this flick, man. VZ, what's your take on this? Deep Red is still my fave from him, of course. This hash is just burning, dude. I've had like way too many tokes in a row, but hey. Hashito. I picked up last year at a yard sale Slumber Party Massacre 2 and Chainsaw Massacre 2 and Leatherface on VHS. Nice. Slumber Party Massacre is fucking awesome. The first one, at least. I can't talk about the sequels. I don't think I've ever. I think I saw the sequel, the first sequel, but if there's more, I don't know. I've never seen them. Creepers, also known as Phenomena. Okay. American Psycho is awesome. Another movie they're trying to remake. Yeah, if they try to remake this, it's good. Oh my god. Bam, 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 bam. Hold on a minute. I'm about to. I think VZ Madness is gonna love this. Hold on, it's so good that I gotta write it down. How's that? Okay. All right. This is okay, so talking about remakes, VZ, you want to talk? VZ 666 in the comments right now, because I got one for you. You're gonna love this. You're gonna absolutely fucking adore it. It's out. It's out. Actually, I've heard of Phenomena before. I've definitely heard of it. Like I've heard of that film. I didn't know that was this movie with a different name. Okay. Hey VZ, you want to talk about remakes? Rant alert on hash. Rant alert on hash. Okay. The fucking gall. The sheer gall of that fucking Snow White film. Not only the film, but that actress, she's doing herself no favors, man. No favors at all. Okay. Say what you want about the film, whatever. I think it's blasphemous to remake it in the first place. But like, what did they think was gonna happen? But the way that this chick is sort of going about, like, this is all news to me, the way that this is fucking going down. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but basically the actress that's portraying Snow White in the remake, I guess for the last couple of years has been going around saying, oh, fucking you know, these the old film's weird and all, and like made all these weird fucking statements about how it's not a love story and this and that. And it's like, okay, I get what you're doing, right? But like, you're making something that a lot of people love seem like it's bullshit and fucked up to like it. And not only that, you got some big shoes to fill there. You know, like Snow White is the first Disney animated feature. You know what I mean? And now you think it's gonna be better than that? Are you insane? Are you absolutely insane? Like again, like I've seen nothing but like bad reviews. I'm not seeking this stuff out, but it's like force fed to me through like if you're on the fucking internet and you're like you know, you follow like anyone that like makes podcast stuff, like they're talking about it because it's a hot thing to talk about. But goddamn, just coming off as a total just fuckhead, you know what I mean? Like I get it. Like you're in a movie that like no one that I know is going to want to watch. But what I'm saying is degrading the old film and like saying that, you know, just making what I consider cringy statements it is not going to do good. And all the amount of empty fucking theaters I've seen posted, like just like an empty movie theater. And there's a video of her inside an empty fucking. Although I'll say, okay, you could say it's an empty movie theater, but you don't get to see the whole thing. There could be people behind them. I don't fucking know, but you know that it sucks. But like, what did you expect? What the fuck did you expect? And just like making it into a fuckhead. And I remember there was the one thing where she's like, oh, it's about a guy that's stalking her, and then she goes, weird, weird. And I guess that was like fucking meme to shit. But I had seen people do that, but like on Red Cow Entertainment, I think they mentioned it that one time, and I said, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? Now I know. Ran over. Okay, let's talk about good shit. Like American Psycho, and the fact that they should not remake this fucking thing. You know, they will, and it'll be shit, or like people will go see it. A new generation will open up to it. And like that is the only thing good that comes from remaking a film like this, is that kids will see it and then they'll go, oh, this is based, there's a film about this from like an older film. Oh fuck, let's check it out. Oh, what the fuck? That's Batman. You know what I mean? Like that's what's gonna happen. That's the good part of it. The remake will suck dick if they, you know what I mean? But it's just what it is. They remake it, even, or they adapt it in another time or whatever. Kids that seen that went back and watched the original. That's just how it goes down. You know what I mean? And then they open themselves up to a whole new world of films. I don't know. But personally, yeah, that's the only thing that could happen that would be good out of remaking this flick. This is a good one. Really good. Okay, this is all pretty fucking quality stuff. Here is The Terror with Boris Karloff and Jack Nicholson. Classic. Put out by Good Old Good Times. Yeah, this is the OG copy from the old man that I'll be keeping. I've got that again somewhere. Next is like, again, like not one of my favorites, but this is cool. I don't think I've watched this in probably 25 years. The Raven with Jack Nicholson, Vincent Price, Boris Karloff, and Peter Lorre. Period piece. Here's one that I'm sure everyone here has at least seen before. We've got from 1990. Okay, I didn't know it was 1990. We've got Graveyard Shift. Great cover art there. Like, who did that? Is this the film with the rats? Yes. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say. Yeah. This is a good flick. They used to play this all the time on AMC, dude. Oh fuck. Okay, yeah. So I knew I had this, like this. I drew this a million times growing up, and like, oh my god, absolutely adore this cover. Ghoulies, they'll get you in the end. Not the best film, but an amazing cover. Can't lie, it's fun. So I can put this with my Ghoulies 2 over there. I've only got a few left, 3 left in this bag. So we've got, oh man, another fucking product of Troma, but I don't think that this was made. I think this was just distributed by Troma. I don't think it was like an actual Troma movie. It's Chopper Chicks in Zombie Town, which is probably what you think it is. It's good though, man. It's got all these like Chopper, like these biker gang chicks, and they roll up on this western town. What the fuck's his name? Wow, he's not even listed on here. What the hell is his name? The guy from Lightning, from fucking Blood In, Blood Out. Billy Bob Thornton, Bad Santa. Bad Santa is in this film, I believe. I'm pretty sure that was his film. But yeah, it's been a while since I watched it, but it's a really good movie. Fun. Good zombies. Next, we've got a classic. Yeah, here we go. This is a pretty fucking clean copy of it as well. George Romero's Day of the Dead. Yes, so I can finally do the goddamn George Romero episode of VHS Graveyard. Where's my copy of Night of the Living Dead? Fuck off. Now I have to find that. Wow. I mean, I could have fucking swore that I seen it recently. Shit. Tola. Oh well, I know I got a copy on VHS somewhere, but now I'm gonna have to find the fucking thing. Ay, ay, ay. That's the problem again. Get these fucking things organized, buddy. Am I a liar, though, maybe? Do I have it on tape? I'm pretty positive I do. I wouldn't have got rid of it. Yeah, I don't know where the fuck it is. But anyways, this was the thing I was looking for. This is the thing that damn near brings a tear to my eye. The Dawn of the Dead double tape VHS from Anchor Bay. I've looked at this a million. I used to draw those fucking things. I wish I had those still, but I'm about to blow your guys' mind. Okay. Just give me 1 second. It's gonna take me a second to find this, but just 1 minute. But yeah, I watched this tape about a fucking million times growing up. This is the version of Dawn of the Dead that I like to watch. I don't like, I obviously fuck with I fuck with. Sorry, it's hard for me to talk and look for a photo at the same time. I'm just trying to think of where that would be. Shit. This is the fucking problem. I thought of this the other day. And I'm like, oh, I should find that photo. Of fucking course I didn't. Now I'm fucking sitting here in the middle of a stream trying to find a goddamn photo. I think it's on here. Some guy messaged me the other day. He's like, yo, I didn't know you made cards. And I was like, yeah. Shit. Where's that fucking... Oh, there's a sick photo of me drawing, but it's not what I'm looking for. Come on, you bastard. Don't make a liar out of me now. Shit. I could have fucking swore that I posted that shit somewhere on this. Wow. I'm a liar. Like, I know it's on here somewhere, but there's a photo of me holding this up when I was like 5 years old, for fuck's sakes, and I can't find it. Shit. That's unfortunate, dude. Unfortunate. The only other place it could be is on Instagram, but I just feel like that could take fucking so long to find. Or maybe not. Hold on, just give me a minute. If you're so inclined to fucking watch. Oh, fuck, it's coming up on a year on Ed Piss Score, too, by the way. That shit feels like yesterday. Yeah, didn't feel like that long. Fuck, there's a lot of photos of me drawing. I never realized how many there was. Wow. Okay, I feel like it's coming up. Oh, there's that copy of Chainsaw Massacre that I just showed. fuck off. Where is it? I would have definitely posted that somewhere. If anywhere, it would have been I would have posted it on Instagram. There it is. Boom. Fuck yes. So I did a comparison years ago, but there's little me holding fucking Dawn of the Dead. And then there's me like growing up at the apartment holding it up. Isn't that sick? Like that's like, you know how some people have like photos of them as their kids like sitting in the backyard with like a cigarette and like a beer that their like parents staged or whatever. That is a non-staged photo. I was probably literally looking at it and then old man was just like, "Hey son." There it is. Dawn of the Dead, the definitive cut. Like again, like I've watched Dawn of the Dead on the DVD. I've watched that cut that's on YouTube that's like super long. Like they call it like the after hours cut or some shit. And nothing compares to this one to me, man. This is the version that I have to watch when I watch this flick. So how long is it? 137 minutes. So the 137-minute cut is the one that I want to watch. So that's that, man. It's fucking I'm getting the movies back upstairs. I'm looking forward to it. I have a lot of space up there for these right now. Or not a lot. I shouldn't say a lot, but I've got like plans of how I'm going to do this. Cause like there's movies that are displayed up there on the top shelf that are coming down. They're just there because they were in here. I think what happened was because when I moved in, I just brought everything in here. And then when me and my dad built these shelves, I just opened the bins and just put everything that could fit on the shelves. And now I'm dealing with the aftermath of that, basically. On top of that, trying to alphabetize an entire collection, which is a fucking pain in the ass. There's a DVD copy of Night of the Living Dead, but I need my my VHS copy, which I'm fucking like positive I own. It must be in a box downstairs. Has to be. But like again, I could have swore I seen one up here recently. But I guess I'm a goddamn liar. So there you have it. I think I'm gonna cut it because I'm gonna go chill with the wife. I talked about this earlier. I'm like, I'm just gonna go on for like an hour and we'll chill. So I appreciate everybody for watching and make sure to leave a 666 in the comments. Come back next Friday for another live show. Possibly. No, it won't be next Friday because I'm doing the Cambo ceremony next Friday. So I'm doing it on Saturday. So Friday night I can't be staying up and then going and doing fucking Cambo. Anyways, adios.